Ririn. How are you today?
Hi, Miss Adeline. Hi, everyone. I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. And I'm really glad to be here with you all. How about you, Miss Adeline? How are you? I'm great.
Miss Ririn, thank
Okay.
you. And Miss Ririn,
Yes.
today we are unpacking something
Okay.
really important,
Yes.
especially for all the English teacher and all the students. Tips on how to learn English effectively.
Yes.
And Miss Ririn, I love for you to share a perspective on this, Miss Ririn.
Well, okay, Miss Adeline. As an English teacher, we have a responsibility to find out some tips how to learn the English well. And there are many tips how to learn English, but this time we of them. So first is listen more, Miss Evelyn. Yes. So learning English is not about studying hard like reading a science book, but learning English is about listening every day, Miss Evelyn. So when you listen every day, even for a few minutes, you will learn some new words and then you will remember them and your English will be easier, Miss Adeline. So a lot of people they think that if you want to be better in English, you have to speak more. But the reality is that listening is your secret weapon, Miss Adeline. So the more you listen, the more you understand the real English sound, the rhythm, the pronunciation, the natural expressions. And if you understand better, you will speak more correctly and confidently, Miss Adeline.
Yes. Okay, Miss Ririn. You say secret weapon.
Yes, correct.
It's like having a secret teacher inside our ears. Nah,
Yes.
but I'm curious, Miss Ririn.
Yes.
Could you explain a bit more about why listening specifically help us speak better? What's
Yes.
the sign behind that, Miss Ririn?
Well, okay, Miss Adeline, that's a very good question, Miss Adeline. So actually, learning speaking is by listening first, Miss Adeline. So just like babies, Miss Adeline, yeah. So babies, they listen first for months before they say a single word. They do not think about grammar book. They only listen to song or daily conversation live, and then step by step, they begin to understand and they start speaking, Miss Adeline. So the same as English learner, Miss Adeline. So when you listen a lot, you will start to hear how the words are really used, uh, how sentences flow, which words are stressed, yeah. And you will build an English feeling inside your brain. Yeah. And this English feeling will help you to speak more naturally without always thinking about grammar rules, Miss Evelyn. So when you listen regularly, your pronunciation, your vocabulary, your sentence structure will improve so much almost without trying, Miss Evelyn. So many English learners they have a very good grammar, but for strong accent or a natural rhythm, yeah, it's maybe because they have not listened enough to the real English sound, Miss Aline. So when you listen to, for example, YouTube video or native speaker or English podcast to copy the sound of English without thinking about it, you are training your brain and your mouth at the same time, Miss Aline. So, Miss Aline, do you know that listening is your secret teacher, Miss Erin? It's a secret teacher in your ears.
Yes.
And also, listening can reduce his fear. So, when you listen a lot, you will understand more. And if you understand more, you will feel less nervous. And if you feel less nervous, of course, you will speak more fluently and confidently. So, listening doesn't always teach us about words. It also teaches us about confidence too. So when you want to speak better, you have to listen a lot and do it every day. And don't worry if you don't understand everything at first. Just keep listening because your brain is learning. Even when you don't realize it, Miss Erlyn. Yeah.
Okay, Miss Lin.
Okay.
That's very interesting.
Okay.
It's like training your what is it? Your brain and your mouth in the same time.
Yeah.
Nah, Miss Ririn.
Okay.
So what's the next step after
Yes.
we fill our ears with all the English vocabulary?
Okay. Well. Okay. The second tips is thinking in English, Miss Erlyn.
Yeah.
So some of my students they told me that they study English every day. They know many words, but when they speak, they feel very stuck and slow, Miss Arlene. Do you know why this happened to them, Miss Arlene?
I have noticed that too. That's like a common problem, yeah.
Yes.
But how can it happen to them, Miss Ririn?
Well, it's because they are not thinking in English, Miss Arlene. So they are thinking in their language first, and then they translate it into English. This makes them feel very stuck and slow when they speak, Miss Arlene.
So the main problem is the translation. Is it right?
Yes, correct. So
I
this
see.
time we are going to find out why thinking in English is so important. Yeah. Well, many English learners they do not realize that thinking in English is the key. Because they only focus on grammar, on pronunciation, on vocabulary. Yes, all of them are important, but still, thinking in English is probably the most important skill, Miss Erlyn. So, do you know, Miss Erlyn, why learners they translate in their head? Why do they think in their language first, Miss Erlyn?
Because I think translating feels safe for beginner. Is it
Yes.
correct again?
Yes, Miss Erlyn, it's correct. Yeah, it's normal at the beginning. Translation helps you to continue translate forever stuck and still Miss, when you speak. Yes.
Because translation takes time, kan, Miss
Yes,
Ririn?
correct. So you can train your brain to think in English. Yeah, it takes time, but it's possible. And if you do it, your English will improve so much, Miss
I
Elvin.
see. So, Miss Ririn, how do we start? How do the beginner start to study English, Miss Ririn?
Okay, well, we can begin with a simple start, Miss Erin. So, do not try to think in English all day, Miss Erin, because it will be too hard for you. So, just a simple moment in your day, for example, when you wake up in the morning and then you say aloud to yourself, "Oh, I wake up, and then after this, I wanna take a bath, and then." I wanna pray, and then after this, I'll make up my bed, and then I'll prepare my breakfast, and then I'll have my meal, and then I'll go to school. Oh, I'm hungry. I wanna eat. Oh, I'm thirsty. I wanna drink. Something like that, Miss Ellen. So you do not try to have a big conversation in your mind, but you only describe a simple thing, a simple action, Miss Ellen.
So that's like you talking with yourself like that.
Yes, correct, Miss
I
Ellen. And it's
see.
amazing because saying the words loud to yourself, making your brain learning them better. And if you say aloud to yourself, you will practice your pronunciation. And at the same time, you will also build your confidence too. But if you feel shy saying a lot to yourself, you can write it on your journal of 4 or 5 sentences every day. It will be very good, Miss
Oh my
Ellie.
God, that's a
Yes.
very good idea,
Yes.
Miss Ririn.
Yeah, because writing is another form of thinking in English, Miss Helen. It's more private. Nobody knows when you make a mistake. You can do the experiment. You can try some new words. You can also change the language of your cell phone. your computer, your email into English. It's a small change, but it helps so much. So whenever you see your computer, your cell phone, or see the English